Should be working now. Now let me pull up chat on my phone. No, not that. Don't give me that. No, I don't. I just want to see chat. Stop. Stop. Alright, whatever. Just want to see chat. Stop. Okay. I have chat here now, so if you chat, I should be able to see it. Unless my phone falls over. Okay. Good to go. So, I need to make the background color for the starting screen different. I'm thinking border color. And then maybe make the text the background color? I know I shouldn't be worried about the aesthetic of the thing yet, but I can't help myself. That's kind of hard to look at. No. Yeah, I don't like that. The rounded edges and that having square edges is kind of off-putting. I haven't worked in Scratch in a while. Partially due to sheer laziness. I should be working on my Vocaloid thingy, but I'm not. Instead, I'm working on making a definitely not a dating simulator. And whenever I say definitely not a dating simulator, I mean it. It's not a dating simulator. It is a friending simulator. Because I've always wanted to try to make like a dating simulator type thing. Because I think that'd be a fun, simple type of game to code. And I think it's probably not going to be quite as simple as I thought it would be, but it's going to be still a fun thing to try to do. Yeah. I really should be working more on the coding instead of the art, but like, art is what I do. This isn't my strong suit, you know. So I have this. I hide these guys. I'm not going to do their art yet. Okay, I don't like that. It needs to go further down. Like, or so. Let's see how that looks. No, that didn't do anything. And I don't know why it's like jumping like that. There's no reason why it should be as far as I can tell. And honestly, I don't care that much to try to fix it. I shouldn't have to double do that. Still too far up. So let's just make this -50. Let's give it -100. I think that's decent. I don't really like how much it's bobbing up and down. Or I also don't know why it's jumping like that. It really shouldn't be. Let's just... It says reconnected, but I'm not still live. I can see it. I don't know. Well, I don't know. If the stream cuts off, then whatever. I still don't know why it's sliding like different speeds. Maybe it's because I'm doing the more roundabout method than I'm used to doing. I don't need my pen. Why do I have my pen? It doesn't even need to repeat. That's a lot smoother. And I'm sorry about the very low quality. I don't know why it's that bad. I think it's because my internet sucks on this computer. Because for some reason this is the one spot in the house that doesn't get internet. Or no part of my house gets internet, but this part is worse than the others. Let me just... Let's see. There's still like a weird little jolt at the beginning that I don't really like. Well, no, it's fine. I think it's pretty good. Okay, menu works. Okay, I need to make a better transition for that. Okay, and I actually decided to change this like intro story bit because it makes more sense to, and also my handwriting sucks from yesterday. Oh my gosh. I've decided to change this to be something a little bit easier to control. It's going to be like in the lunchroom where you meet my OCs. What are they called? Or it's cafeteria in America, I think. I'm American. I'm homeschooled though, which is why I don't know anything about school or whatever. Hopefully this doesn't lag out my mouse too much. Oh, it does, but it's... I have to live with it. There will be voice acting in this, all of it done by me because I don't have any friends. I mean, maybe I'll ask some of my friends, but how do I want to introduce this? So I just want to say where you want to sit. Or should it be like, no, I don't want to be too verbose. People can make their own conclusions. My writing has a tendency to go up this way, and I don't know why. I think that's just a thing. Should I include this slider? I don't think so. No reason to. So that means I can change this to that. Let me go ahead and save. Still don't really like the start button. I feel like it needs to be a different color. What's a complementary color to green? Purple. Maybe. Why am I doing that? Oh right, sometimes if you just set like a color here, it'll give you the opposite if you go like that. So I do that, so it's orange. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. No, that hurts. That hurts to look at. Pink looks too much like Sweet Frog. Let's make it kind of a cornflower color. Ooh, that hurts to look at too. Is that better? And then put the darker color, make the text the darker color, perhaps? Yeah, I think that might work well. Color theory is so weird, I don't like it. It does draw the eye a bit more, but then I feel like the title also needs to be a different color. Darker purple color. Or should I do like one word purple and the other one green? I kind of like that. I don't know, but then I feel like the menu also has to be a different color. I go like that maybe? Okay. Kind of like that. I shouldn't be dithering over this as much as I am. Anyway. Yeah, let's keep going. So once the game starts, you've gotten through the dialogue, hit start. I'll figure out the save load stuff later. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Go back to 0, 0, please. That won't happen during the actual game. So then you're going to click that and it's going to initiate. So, forget I can't use my mouse and that, or my pen, and that makes me upset. So then we're gonna initiate. Well, the graphics is... Okay, so I do need to have a, the art here, sort of. But I'm just gonna do like a really quick sketchy thingy of it because I don't feel like actually doing it right now. It's gonna be like, table! There's a table here. And a bench. And then people, they're all gonna be sitting on one side of the table for some reason. Well, no, a couple people will be sitting over here. I'm gonna say, there's Kyle. I need more people. I need this to be bigger. So I need them to not all be sitting next to each other. There's Avery. It'll be like question marks whenever you actually see it. I feel like, because they're supposed to be freshmen too. Oh yeah, I forgot, I'm changing this to high school. Yeah, I did change it to high school. Because in canon these characters are in college, but like I don't know anything about college, so let's put Azra here. I don't know, Azra would be on the edge. He doesn't like people. I'll put Lino here. And then Marin will be right in the middle. And there'll be like big blue arrows pointing to where you can sit. You can sit in front of, I'll just put like, I'll make everyone else on their phone so it isn't awkward to like sit next to them or something. I don't know how I'm going to do this, like to make it make sense. I've never played a dating simulator before, so. Because it's going to be like you pick a person and then you work with your friendship with them. Should I like actually try to play a dating simulator? To see what they're like? Would you ever watch that? Would my parents let me? I was trying to think about how I could orchestrate this. Maybe instead of the long tables like I had in elementary school, I don't know what actual public schools have now, so maybe I'll make them like round tables. There's like only 5 round tables with the least people on them that aren't full, and each of them have a person sitting at them. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, person is represented by a person with like a sticky note on their face. Like that's what the play represented as, because I can, and I think it's funny. You can be here holding your lunch tray or something, whatever. I can barely see this. You're here. Lunch tray in hand. Where are you gonna sit? Table full of people. No. This is gonna be kind of a top-down view. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And those are the ones that you can choose from, maybe. There's also going to be more tables here. This is a small lunchroom, small school, something. But yeah, you can like select the table. So this is all I have to do at this point. Well, actually, no. It does kind of have to be uniform circle shape that I'm going to be coating it. So I was not supposed to do that. Here. One in here. I have like the corner of one there. Okay. And then this will just kind of be our stand-in. Should it still have this green border? I think maybe it should. Well, first we want to make this smaller so it'll actually fit. And no, wait, no, it's off center. My mother is singing and I don't know how to get her to stop. Okay. Did I already delete the MouseX variables? Well, I deleted the code for them anyway. Wait, this needs to be on. Yeah, this is the correct thing. Well, now I can show mouse X and mouse Y because it's in TurboWarp. I couldn't do that earlier. Okay. Okay, let me move them so they're a little bit less in the way. No, undo. I do find it kind of annoying that there's no Control Z support here. Okay. I need to write these down. Hold on, I need to label which table is which. I'm just gonna put them in order. This is going to be pretending that all my OCs are not friends with each other yet because they're still in high school. But they're also going to have the character development that they get in college that they wouldn't have otherwise. I don't know why it does that. Okay, so it's basically, I'm just going to make it a square. Minus 160, 82. Oh, and I want it to be, yeah. Well, no, hold on. I wish I paid more attention. in math. I never said that before and I never will again. Minimum is going to be about minus 130 or minus 130.82. And the maximum will be minus 198.150. Minimum is 2. Maximum is minus 65.150. This is really just boring. About 150.82. To about 81.50. Minimum is minus 60 minus 10. Maximum is minus 130.55. And yeah, I'm rounding because I can. Oh, this is off center, whatever. Minus 88 minus 15. And $20.52. Oh no, let's make that 20. Yeah, $20.55. And now comes the actual make it a thing part. I need to make one of these. Lots of and statements. Unless, or it'd have to be more than and then less than, because that's how I wrote it down and I will get confused. Wait, hold on. This is gonna change because it's wait. Hold on. I hate geometry. Has to be more than 198 than minus 198 and less than minus 130. So I did it backwards, didn't I? I did it right to left. I'll figure it out. Hopefully this works. to be more than 82, less than 150. If this is the case, then we're going to get Kyle in it. If x is more than minus 65, less than 8, and y is more than 82, less than 150, I don't even have to edit that, then we get Avery. If x is more than 80, less than 150, and same y values, then we get, if x is more than 130 and less than minus 60, more than minus 10, less than 55. I know I could just make this simpler by doing different sprites, but I don't want to clutter up my workspace. Less than 88, more than 20, more than minus 15, less than 55. Actually, I'll just go ahead and make this so it matches up better. Okay. Now there's